The kingdom of God. Oh.
Boy, isn't there so many different perceptions of what God's kingdom is? Where is it? What is it? Even the closest to Jesus, the 12 disciples, they got it wrong. The lesson says that the kingdom of God is simply an expression of what God has done in history for the human race when dealing with sin. But is this all of it?
Where is the best place to live? There are so many extremely beautiful places on earth. But is there a place where everybody is happy and healthy, living fully? We don't have a complete description or specs for the kingdom of God, but we can look at some of the characteristics and see what Jesus is trying to tell us.
And first is that the kingdom of God that Jesus promoted is from out of this world. It simply established its presence and dominance to everything that Christ was able to demonstrate. And then those who become members of this kingdom, they will be similar in character like Jesus. They will be like Jesus. And Luke pointed to some characteristics like be surrendered like Jesus, fully committed like Jesus, ready to sacrifice all for the kingdom of God.
Yes, it's not from this world. Here is what I take from the verses in the lesson. It's God's kingdom and it's His character and values that are in power there. I see also that we are invited but not forced to get in. We need to really want to be there. If we are satisfied with here, or if there are things, even some very good things that are tying us down here, it's not for us. Sure, whatever, let's go and see. We'll not do it. This is the amazing part for me. It's not about what we can do to get into the kingdom, but about how much we really want to be in it. If we're not like the little children, it's not for us.
Where is this kingdom? Is it an abstract notion? Is it some sort of a digital matrix? One thing is certain, it is not as material, as tangible, as visible as we would presume it to be. And any attempt to associate it with an earthly kingdom or way of government would be just a poor expression of the reality that Jesus pronounced to have arrived and appeared on earth. And Christ Himself said, "It is in us, it is in the midst of us." And He demonstrated its visual effects like healing the sick, forgiving sins, preaching the good news, crushing down evil whenever opportunity gives.
The war for this world is between two kingdoms, and they're both present in our daily lives. Jesus demonstrated what His kingdom is about by changing people's lives with a special, powerful, and gentle touch. However, this kingdom is not established yet. It's in the process.
It seems that Dr. Luke loved to talk about the kingdom of God. 40 times it's mentioned in his gospel, and also Matthew 50 times in his gospel, but in comparison to John, who mentions it only 3 times, and Mark 16 times. And it's not a surprise for me. They felt it. They felt the kingdom of God. They were buzzed by its power and its purity. However, it was partial. It was not full. The kingdom of God appeared in its grace, as the lesson puts it. But I love to think about Jesus coming again. I would love to see Christ returning back to us. And it makes everything worthwhile in this life.
There will be one kingdom and no borders one day. Nor horizontal nor vertical borders. We have a role to play in the establishment of this kingdom. If we're part of it, we're its ambassadors. Are we? What do people think about the kingdom of God when looking at us?
For me, the presence of kingdom of God now makes a big difference. Changes everything. How I live, how I make my decisions, how I work, how I take care of my family. And I'm amazed when I read that Jesus, in the Luke's Gospel, after being resurrected 40 days, He reappeared to many and different people just to bring them proof that He is alive and to refresh the memory of the kingdom of God, the legacy that He wanted His followers to spread around.
The kingdom of God. How exciting to explore it!